Salut tout le monde, bon vendredi après-midi ou bon vendredi soir. Bienvenue au Rock Show. La fin de semaine est arrivée en fin de semaine à Montréal. C'est une grosse fin de semaine de rock. 2 spectacles de System of a Down. On est assez chanceux pour avoir 2 des membres ici en studio avec nous. Welcome, guys. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
been like,
missed you.
Yeah. Oh, missed you too, obviously. But I meant been a long time since you guys came back to see us in Montreal. Last time was with Limp Bizkit on the Billionaire Pirates tour.
That's been about 2 years.
2 years ago at Molson Center. And tonight, 2 shows. And we're going to spend 60 minutes with you guys seeing your videos, seeing what else are we going to see? We're going to see Taproot because they're your friends. We're going to see Mudvayne and also your requests. I see you're wearing a Slayer shirt.
Yes.
We
Is
might
it
go
appropriate?
Yeah, it's very appropriate for this
Yes,
show.
it
Last
better
week
be
they guest hosted.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
My boys, our boys.
Your boys.
Yeah, I think they had Dave Lombardo with them too, right?
Yeah, except Dave, it was like their second to last date with Dave, and now they were looking for a new drummer or whatnot. So we're going to go see, it's funny because this is a rock show, but your first special request is Wu-Tang.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, explain.
You don't get
Pretty rocking, though.
Yeah, they're totally rocking.
No, they're the hardcore hip-hop group.
Yeah, you know what?
They are hardcore. They're punk rock hip hop because they do what others don't. They don't have much choruses. They just flow.
Yeah.
They have nice beats and that's it.
Definitely.
You know? It's just like simple and cool and really. And they're smart too. They don't just talk about booties. They talk about interesting things.
Yeah, definitely.
And booties.
And booties. What do you think of their new album?
Have
you heard it?
Iron
Have
Flag
you heard
was-
Iron Flag?
Of course I've heard it.
Yeah, if you're a fan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have every Wu-Tang anything made.
Riz is, oh yeah, the
Digital.
second one is
Yeah,
Bobby
Bobby
Digital. That is good. So you know what? That's nice though to hear that you're still a fan and you consistently go out and get
Yeah, that guy looks like
records.
POD's singer.
It's true.
Right there.
Hey,
Hey,
Sonny.
there he is.
Hi. There's a Sonny replica. Maybe we can have him come in at some point. So Wu-Tang, and yeah, what I was wanting to say is, are you still as much of a fan as you were before you had time to devote your life to music?
I'm actually more of
you?
a fan of other types of music than our genre at this point.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a phase I'm going through. I'm not listening to a lot of our rock music much, except the old rock, like the stuff I grew up listening to.
Like what? Like Slayer? Like Maiden?
Well,
like
Slayer, Maiden,
Sabbath,
Caius, Clutch, which we were going to see a little bit later on, hopefully.
Yeah. Who are performing with you guys tonight
yeah.
as well. We're going to see their video. We're going to go way back like 93 or something.
Bring it. That's
a little bit of
stuff.
translation now. On va aller voir un premier clip. C'est drôle parce qu'on est au rock show. Puis souvent, on a des groupes qui font des demandes spéciales hip-hop, des demandes spéciales qui se rattachent à leur style musical. Dans le cas de System ici, c'est tout à fait approprié. On va aller voir les Wu-Tang Clan. It's funny, the Shaolin monks were performing last night.
I almost went to see them.
Really?
I was that close to going, but I did other stuff.
Yeah, you
and
did
I forgot about it. Yeah, I heard they were really good, though.
They were. I heard our producer went. Donc, on va aller voir les Wu-Tang. Ils disent que c'est un groupe qu'ils admirent énormément. Ces temps-ci, ils n'écoutent pas nécessairement beaucoup de rock, plutôt des trucs hip-hop ou du vieux rock comme Caius, comme Black Sabbath, comme Iron Maiden aussi. On les regarde. Donc, première demande spéciale, inquiétez-vous pas, ça va rocker un peu plus tard. Mais pour l'instant, c'est un excellent clip. Aussi Wu-Tang Clan, la demande spéciale de System of a Down. De retour au Rock Show, nos invités spéciaux, System of a Down, ils sont en spectacle ce soir et aussi demain au Sepsum, 2 sold-out shows. And we're going to go see Mudvayne in a couple of seconds because they're going to be on the Pledge of Allegiance CD that you guys are actually on as well. Tell me a bit about that tour.
It was a really good tour. It was actually the first tour that we did for this album.
Yeah.
And we did it with some friends, you know, Slipknot, who we've known for a couple of years, and Rammstein, who we just recently met, but are awesome people.
Really?
Yeah, they're really good, and they put on a great live show, and we had a lot of fun with them.
That's cool.
You know, just in general, really nice people.
Definitely. Would you, we were seeing Wu-Tang before, would you actually think of touring and melding the two, you know, the hip-hop and the rock, so that people can actually, you know, the hip-hop people can get into the rock stuff, and the rock people, because that's...
If we can get all 9 members to a show,
Oh my God.
we would do it.
Yeah,
I would love to tour with those guys. I would, personally.
definitely.
It
We
would
did
totally...
tour with part of it. I mean, you know, with Method Man
Method
and
Man,
Redman
Redman.
when we
Yeah.
were on the Limp Bizkit tour.
I remember that.
Yeah, they are an amazing group, band, whatever you want to call them, and we have a lot of respect for them.
Yeah. Do you, what would you consider the bands that helped you expand your musical boundaries? Because for a lot of the kids that are outside, that's probably what you're doing. You're helping them expand their musical boundaries and not just go in a straight line, but, you know.
There's actually thousands of influences that, you know.
Fully.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could pretty
No,
much
there are.
say everything from, like, the Beatles to Zappa.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
B to Z.
Like, that's not an A to Z, but it's a
See,
B to Z.
here's how it
And
happened.
ABBA
No,
for
but
A.
this is
How's
what
that?
happened. I think we're all metal fans mostly, and then I think we discovered the Beatles, and we discovered, like Darren mostly, who writes a lot of the songs. He discovered the Beatles, and then he got me to discover where they went after they did drugs. I guess the Rubber Soul after all that
Revolver
stuff. Yeah,
and whatever.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Which also explains
Yeah.
more of our melodic side, because
Yeah.
we have different elements coming into our music. We have heavy element, and we have a melodic element, and then we have gray areas between. And the reason that we have those is because we didn't listen to one kind of music growing up. None of us did. And even the rap influences there. It's just you got to keep yourself open to all kinds of music. That'll help you to create more interesting music for yourself.
That is the best.
Also,
lesson.
electronic music is good,
Yeah.
really cool too. Not the commercial stuff that's out right now, but I love that
Aphex Twin or
underground.
whatever?
I love Aphex Twin.
Yeah.
They're bad. He's bad. Just a bunch of like underground stuff though.
And he has really interesting covers.
Really?
Radens on all the covers.
His head with the female body.
Yeah,
one of
well,
them.
Yeah, the
and
girls.
with the breast,
Yeah.
big breast
And the breasts,
implants
yeah.
and all that.
Window licker. All right, wrapping up. And
Licking windows.
Licking windows. On va aller voir System of a Down dans quelques instants. We're going to go see Toxicity. Et puis, juste avant Mudvayne, parce qu'ils ont fait une tournée. La première tournée pour cet album-là, c'était la tournée Pledge of Allegiance, avec entre autres Mudvayne et Slipknot.
Are we seeing Toxicity right now?
We are. We right
I just
after
want to
Mudvayne.
mention that Chavo directed
I know.
Toxicity.
I was going to
and he did a really good job.
when we came back from it. Come on.
We're very proud of him.
See? They know all about it. When we come back, I want to talk about your first time directing because it's not an easy task to direct a mini movie that's 3.5 minutes long or whatever. Donc on va aller voir Toxicity qui a été réalisé par Chavo, et puis aussi on parlait des diverses influences musicales du groupe. En plus d'écouter de la musique très heavy et du hip-hop, ils écoutent aussi de l'électronique, et c'est les Beatles qui pour eux a été le groupe qui leur a amené l'ouverture d'esprit et la possibilité d'ajouter un hey.
He's touching me.
Yeah, I know.
Security.
Attention,
Might have to have a timeout.
Attention.
There you go. Un groupe qui les a amenés à faire un petit peu plus de musique mélodique. Enfin, on récapitule, on s'en va voir Mudvayne. On est de retour sur le Rock Show qui se poursuit en direct de l'environnement MusiquePlus. Ici, les fans avaient trop froid, on les a fait rentrer, mais en fait, c'est le groupe qui voulait aller voir. Êtes-vous contents? See, they're happy. They're really happy. You rescued them from the cold.
Bring that guy in here.
Gotta talk in your mic.
He likes it out there.
Yeah, he does like it out there, but they're all going to the show tonight. And before we were seeing Toxicity, which you directed, and you're actually helping direct the DVD for that's going to come out soon, which actually you were telling me the 2 Montreal concerts are going to be the ones on the DVD probably.
One of the shows on
Yeah.
the DVD, we're going to do a big DVD with where you get to see us all around the world. You get to see us in Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Montreal. But one of the ones we're recording with a lot of cameras and like it's being directed and everything is the one in Montreal, both shows. So if you're coming, just know there'll be some cameras, so I'll get crazier than you would usually.
Well, get more crazy than
That's why I
usual.
said crazier.
Crazier than usual. Allez-vous au spectacle ce soir? Ben là, faites attention parce que vous allez être enregistrés. On enregistre le spectacle pour le DVD à venir de System of a Down. You love that guy. He's banging his head. Donc, les spectacles vont être enregistrés et en plus, on parlait de la réalisation. So, when did you start getting interested in directing? Has it stemmed from way back in your youth and
When
film?
I was a kid, I used to skateboard, and I guess I used to make little films,
Yeah.
little edits, little cuts, put music on it. And I didn't do it because I had to. I did it because I wanted to. And then when I joined the band, when the band started, there he goes. So when the band started, and I got the opportunity to do it, and I wrote in my treatment and everything, it just worked out.
Yeah?
So, and it's something I love to do. So
Nice.
yeah.
Did you feel shy or a little bit stressed out to present the concept to the band, the rest of the band?
No, actually, right when I had it, it was like sort of flowing, So I just had to. I told them they liked it, and I went with it.
That's cool.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll do more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Are you planning a third one?
Yes.
You're going to be directing?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Most likely he will.
What's going to be the third video? What's the third video going to be?
We're not going to tell you right now. It's a surprise.
Ask us all the
Okay.
questions that we're trying to keep a secret.
I am.
Remember Mystique?
Oh, Mystique, you're right. On parlait de mystique tantôt. We have to conserve the mystique or else,
Or else you run out.
yeah, you
And
run
then
out.
you have to go buy more.
Yeah,
and it's very expensive.
Ça coûte cher, la mystique. Donc, on parle du vidéo à venir, le prochain vidéo. Ça sera peut-être Chavot encore qui va le réaliser. Il s'est toujours intéressé au cinéma et plutôt à la vidéo amateur. Lorsqu'il était jeune, il faisait beaucoup de skateboard et il tripait sur les vidéos de skate. Il en faisait un peu chez lui. Et puis, donc, c'est comme ça qu'il a développé son intérêt pour le vidéo et c'est ainsi qu'il est arrivé à réaliser le vidéoclip de Toxicity et aussi de diriger un peu la création du DVD. We're going to go see Chop Suey, which was the song this year off this album. You know, it started it all as soon as the video came out and everything. Fans were like, wow. Fans that didn't know you guys said, wow, who is this band? And you were telling me that it was kind of, you know, you were happy it was a gradual progression into the band's kind
Yeah,
of.
we've never been like a band that just came out of the gates and sold millions of copies of their album. We've worked very hard in the last 5 years to build a fan base, and we have very loyal fans, as you can see.
Who are in the video.
Who are also always in the videos. And, you know, for us, it's whether we have huge popularity or not, we're still going to create music that we're proud of, and that's our main goal.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that's what we strive towards on a daily basis.
We don't want to be a teeny bopper band. I'll just tell you that on TV right now. We don't want to be the band that everyone loves in a trend. I mean, we want to keep this going for a long time and be in a band for a long time. And just because we're doing well now, we might not be doing too well in 3 years, but we'll still be a band. You know, that's just, you know, that's our whole goal, is just to play music. And we enjoy and love our music and love our fans. And thanks for being, I mean, supportive of us, you know.
Well,
Thank you.
Thanks for banging your head into a wall for us.
An unconventional band in a more and more conventional music world. But it's great. It's great. We're going to go see Chop Suey in a second. But first, a band that is actually friends of yours, I think, Taproot.
Yeah, we know them, yeah.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
cool.
From LA, same kind of deal.
Yeah.
On regarde Taproot au Rock Show avec Again and Again. On revient tout de suite après avec System of a Down. Restez là. On est toujours en direct de l'enregistrement MusiquePlus. Pour ce Rock Show, bon vendredi après-midi, on est toujours avec System of a Down qui sont en spectacle ce soir et demain soir, je le rappelle, au Sepsum. Et là, on a un invité spécial. We got somebody to drop by. Hello,
Bring it.
Neil.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
It's great to have you. What, you just decided to drop by? You knew these guys were coming?
Yeah, I was strolling by, saw the guys, thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Very cool. C'est Neil du groupe Clutch qui est bien sûr la première partie de System of a Down. On allait voir un de leurs vidéos de toute façon. We were going to see your video anyway.
That's just a good coincidence, I think, that
know.
he showed up.
It's very
It's
serendipitous.
great.
as
He's
he
actually
says.
banging on the window.
Serendipitous.
We're like, hey.
You were the one banging your head.
No.
So it was your pick anyway. You like how did you actually hook up for this tour?
Well, Clutch is like one of the band's favorite bands, like our band's favorite bands.
Yeah.
And we've been listening to them for a very long time.
We met on the Slayer tour.
Yeah.
Which was
we
also
are
our first tour,
diligent-
coincidentally.
I know.
Way back in the day.
The first tour, and we were talking about that the last time we met, actually, the first tour, meeting Rick Rubin. But I wanted to go way back and ask about the composition of your first System of a Down song, which I think is called Flake.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I know. I do my research.
Whoa.
Yeah. Tell
That
me
song
about
doesn't
that.
exist anymore, huh?
Tell me about that.
Darren brought it in. He brought this riff in, and then it was a connection of 2 riffs, and we played it along, and all of a sudden there was a middle part was born, and then we brought the chorus back, and there's the composition.
There you
What the
go.
hell you want me to say?
I don't know. Was it different from any other song you'd been in, band you'd been in, that you said, okay, this is the connection, here it is. This
That
is what
was
we-"
the connection when it happened, and then when we played it together the second, third time, and it was a song, we were like, okay, you know, this is cool. We can do more of this. So that was the first thing, but it's not around anymore. It's an actual cool riff. We should bring it back. I don't know.
You should resuscitate it tonight for the DVD.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody will remember it at this point.
Hell no.
Yeah. So now the shows are getting bigger. The venues are getting larger. Have you modified the show? Is the set list still stuff from both albums equally and whatnot?
Equally.
Yeah.
Both albums.
Okay. And how does it translate now into a live show? Now that everybody, we see the videos and people are singing along. You know what I mean? Is the energy still the same? Do you have to maintain an equilibrium?
There's definitely, I mean, you lose something and you gain something when you enter into bigger venues.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you're in a smaller venue, like a 500, 400 seat venue, there's a closeness that can't be matched on a larger scale. But when you're playing larger scale venues, you know, such as this one, the show has a wider spectrum.
Yeah.
You know, some of the lighting that we're doing, some video that we've done in the past, you can't really utilize those things in the small settings. So there's a give and a take when you're playing bigger venues.
Completely. And the
But
fans.
we're still, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When we're on that stage, it doesn't matter if we're playing in front of 5 people or 50 million. There's no difference.
There's no difference.
No.
It's the same intensity. And the fans...
We still sound like crap.
No. They'll still sound great. And I want to talk about the shooting of Chop Suey.
Yeah.
Because you got a really interesting story about growing up around there.
Yeah, it's a block away from where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hooker motel.
The parking lot of
Yeah,
a
the
hooker
parking lot.
motel.
Well, actually, that's the hotel itself, the motel.
And
It's around. The rooms are all around it.
Piqued
There's
your
no other-
curiosity when you were a kid, or?
Yeah, when I was a kid, there was always women standing outside.
By the way,
of
that's
it.
our biggest fan right out there in the blue hat.
Where is he?
Hey
yes.
there.
Great hat.
Get him, yes.
He
But-
forgot his System of a Down T-shirt today.
Oh, he's got
That's
the
it.
underwear on right
Oh,
now.
exactly, the boxers.
So there was always these girls hanging out, you know, and I would be like, Mom, who are they? She'd say they're going to work or they're bus, whatever. And I found out that they were hookers.
Yee.
And then because I saw one day.
And they
through
were
the
actually
window.
the same ones that were out there when we filmed the video.
Yeah, they were still there. They were
A little
older.
more haggard, you know.
Ouch. And so that's when you
They live there now.
Okay, that's when you said, I gotta hang around this place, gotta come by. And
That's when he
yeah.
said, I got to hang around hookers.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, let's film our video there since Chavo's there every day anyway.
Ouch. Okay.
No, none of that. It was just that the vibe of the
Bless
song
you.
kind of is our history.
Yes.
Sort of. We brought our history back through our fans, where we grew up. Darren also grew up in Hollywood, and toxicity sort of, to a few of us, means like, you know how people view Hollywood and
Yes.
LA, they see glamour and glitz and palm trees and swimming pools. Well, there's a lot of poverty, a lot of gangs, a lot of, you know,
It's
prostitution.
two-sided.
There's a lot of things that people don't look at, and we wanted to show that in both videos. One, we're at a hooker motel. The second one, I went past it and actually showed scenes of hookers and homeless, and just to, you know, to connect things.
There's a light and dark side to everything, you know, an ebony and ivory.
The urban decay, or the
Oh, God.
you know, the political toxicity.
Yeah.
Completely understand. Thank you so much for dropping by. We're gonna go see
Let's
a
not
Clutch
forget about
video.
Clutch.
I know
Clutch,
that's what
Clutch,
that's.
wait, I have to say something.
Go.
There was a Clutch before there was a System of a Down. They're like,
Yes,
You know.
il y avait un Clutch avant qu'il y avait le groupe Clutch existait avant System of a Down. C'est pas important, c'est le groupe précède System avant le show ou quoi que ce soit. On va aller voir quelque chose de leur premier album, en fait leur deuxième album en 93. We're going back to 93, Shogun
Big
named
respect.
Marcus. If you care to
1993.
introduce this, if you care to introduce it, thank you very much, and I will let you play VJ and introduce the Clutch video tonight on the Rock Show.
Okay, this is our only video, so enjoy it.